Hello guys, I hope you're having a good day and you survived the Bitcoin crash. It's a pretty huge volatility today. So I would like to go over charts. I would like to show you how you could trade as a scalper, how I personally did trade this, and what we can expect from the future. Also, I'm back after 3 weeks. I was doing flat reconstruction for three weeks, and I took some break from the trading. I was more day trader and a swing trader, but really not much scalping. But I'm returning because I'm addicted to trading, and I really want to teach you more, so I'm back. I will be more active, and it's time to rock the charts. So we should really start. I was not doing preparation for this video, so we can go over everything. We should really go to have a look on market as a scalper first, exactly into my Bybit, because I left all the levels for you, was not deleting anything, so we can see how the levels performed. This was important in our group. You know I was mentioning you before. I can search the posts. Like I was expecting Bitcoin, if you like, will continue to reach major huge 0.382 continuation. This is the pull from 30k low, and we've got amazing reaction. This was my swing and day trade area. Okay, pretty nice trade. But then we came to this region where we had market structure weekly, pretty strong one, and market structure monthly, and look at the rejections. Also, it was very clear for me, we are not doing higher highs, so we are just ranging here. So you should really do something like this, yeah, to change market structure and make higher high, but it was not happening. So I was very careful here. I took some profits and then let the market play out. Like today I was not even expecting such a drop, because my role is not as a trader to predict future. My role is to take action when we come to levels, when we have prepared levels. And now it's really time to have a look on those levels. Let's go to 1 minute chart. It's pretty it's pretty crazy, from 57k yesterday to 41k. This is Bitcoin, and if you are not respecting the rules, you are wrecked. So this is I will be switching to more long-term chart so you understand the context of the market. Okay, market structure. So, and also it's important to say we were ranging for very long time. When you look at the range, it's very long range, and it means when you break out of the range, it will be very violent move, because one side of the market was filling huge positions, like both sides, but one lost. Okay, so it usually leads, it's like spring, yeah, you are gaining power and it's springed down, yeah, first fake out, and you actually could be in the short from this if you are just trading swing failure patterns, right? Because you did swing failure pattern of these two highs here, you grabbed liquidity of all of this range and continued down, so you should be in short. Yeah, I was not. I missed this move, but you had opportunity to actually enjoy the move, because when the move happens, it's too late already for you to enter. You want higher, like the best probability entry. So this was our huge drop yesterday. I was sleeping. I had alerts. But I didn't hear them. My phone was, I think, turned off or something. But I had limits. I had small limit over here with a tight stop loss behind the naked point of control. I rarely use limits, but in this case I had limits here. So a very small one, because you can use limit, but you cannot be full position, right? So look at the drop. We were bleeding, and now heavy big drop. And why would the drop was so fast? We had a lot of liquidity over here. We could see that on a hyblock, yeah. But also we had a lot of single prints. It means we had no volume here. The market pushed over this region without any volume. Let's go to the chart. Over here, look at the push from 50k to 53k in no time. When you see something like this, I can tell you, in a 90% and more chance, you will return to the place one day, and there is higher chance you will just follow, like you will drop over it, because there is no volume. Okay, so huge move down, but very technical. And I know many traders who were online yesterday with Bram as well. They catch the trade because we had what? We had naked and point of control. This one was pretty strong one. There was big volume here. Naked liquidity is always what you will be seeking for in your trading. Those are really good trades. So big drop, and if you had big absorptions also here. Look at the volume, over 300 million on the 1 minute chart. That's pretty huge, yeah. And look at the wick, huge wick. It is showing you like this was liquidations, all right. Many people liquidated, but there was someone who absorbed all of them on the wick. So with interest to push up, yeah. So this is perfect reaction, which we are learning in the group. You always want fast reaction. The wick is your friend, John Wick. The shorter the body, the better, and the big volume. And when you combine this together with Exocharts, you've seen a lot of absorptions here. So perfect reaction. And also if you decide to enter the trade and you see the nice absorptions over here in this candle, you will place stop loss behind this low because it's naked point of control and you have defined stop loss. That's what you always seek for. This trade resulted, some members told me, 3.2%, 3%, 4%. Look here, brutal bounce. So you have your trade, you put stop loss to your entry, and you let the market play out. I will start deleting all levels we destroyed. Single print is no longer valid. This can go as well. You went over the drop, now you retested the 0.382 continuation line. And yes, I think it was Fibonacci as well. You had multiple levels, so retest there. This can go. And now we started the huge drop, and there was no, that's the thing, there were huge bounces, you know, but no big bounce. We had big bounce over here because 0.5. This is 0.5 from 30k low. Yeah, you needed really big stop loss if you were trading this one. I was not trading this one, but it gave you 2.6% bounce, pretty amazing. Yeah, volatility was already huge. So 0.5 was reacting. And we continued lower into very strong support area. Look at the wick. This was actually perfect trade for me. I took this one. This was really for this. I'm telling in the group for the wicks. It's since October. I was telling I have limit orders inside 48 to 47 to 46k area. I had limits here, so I actually was on few accounts. On 2 accounts I entered as limit. Scalper, I was grabbing it. I don't have like 10 hands, so I had to, I had limits here as well, and the scalper I was entering market. This area for me was high probability bounce area. Big volume, you see so many levels, look here. Market structure monthly is here. Very strong POC and a lot of swing failure patterns over here. And we did grab major liquidity with those 2 swing failure patterns. We had major 0.66 here as well. This is another low. This higher low pull. So fantastic wick with absorptions, and this bounce resulted in look here, 6% bounce. Okay, this is the trade I was taking on a scalping account. We can see it over here. $600 trade for me, because the another drop I was trading on a day trader. It was very risky to trade it at once and on this account, because we could easily drop over 40k and lower. So I decided to do it on 2 accounts. So pretty amazing bounce, but we need to clean the level so everything's clear. I only keep it for you. even on such a major drop, you stopped very close to Fibonacci and not even reaching 0.86. So really continuation. You didn't do like change of the market structure, taking out this high and forming the support. Didn't happen, so continuation was expected. Short here at golden zone if you wanted to scalp. And now this was the major move, absolutely huge. It needed patience because this move, this candle and this candle, these were like this candle, especially the last one, was huge liquidations on the market. Huge liquidations, and you can see like a lot of traders entered here as a long-term traders and medium-term traders. Not so many scalpers because this was a huge area. Especially here, we had medium swing failure pattern here, naked POG, but the naked POG is usually ignored during, during the major volatility. Naked weekly, market cannot, sometimes market ignore levels when it's liquidations. Nothing can stop it. Like look here, overextension. But we stopped exactly on other levels. I will show you. This is some merge POG of previous range. Still have it there. But what is important to show? We stopped here. Time to zoom out. Let's go to this chart. So golden zone, absorptions already, and people are buying, but we stopped at Corona low, anchored VWAP. There is also one more VWAP under, and this VWAP is from 14k high. It's a bit higher, but Corona low VWAP, it's collecting volume since we had major drop to 3k. Absolutely powerful VWAP. We also have another VWAP here from 28 to 40k range. That was our range before. I shared all these important VWAPs with you because many of them gave you strong trades. But we really stopped at the last big support for the bulls. Because lower, when we go lower, then we go truly lower, like 36, 38k. We didn't even do swing failure pattern of these lows and these lows. I would say now the probability of going lower is higher than we go just higher. Also, it's weekend, so I think market on the Monday will retest probably the low, maybe in a few days. It's just too much liquidity now. People put a lot of stop losses here, and you still have untouched liquidity from this region, also from this region. So it can be like cascades. Yeah, you take these lows with no swing failure pattern, you go to these areas, and you take all of them here as well. A lot of cascading. But I knew, because I always study charts. I always have planned 20,000. If Bitcoin is like 20k, if Bitcoin is 50k, I have planned for 20k in my head always. Like every day, you need to know how to react in case of big volatility. It must be your homework to do this. Right now, my homework will be looking for long at 38 to 36k, okay, 35k. Very big region also. We will find many levels that I will show you. But this level I know because I'm watching my chart every day, and I always go to the level. We have too much levels here. This is not just anchored VWAP and golden zone. I will show you what else we've got there. One more thing to the scalping. We'll be deleting all the levels now. It's mess, but look at the market. It's so weak. It doesn't even have power to reach VWAP, and here's golden zone, I think. So market's still very weak. You need to really pull Fibonacci now from this low to this range high and watch reaction on 0.382, 0.5 golden zone. Also golden zone looking very good. We will see. Sometimes we just get here and we bounce and we form the range. It's the usual scenario I see many times, but we will see. Let me show you what else we've got in this region, why we stop so much. Anchor VWAPs we can hide now. Where is it? Naked view, I will be hiding. We can golden zone giving trade, so we can delete now. Alright, so I will be turning on things so you can see. You can see I just know it's gonna be good support. This is the speed fan from 29k low. I was personally more expecting like we had reaction here on the scalpers also 47k, but now we held 0.75. Look at here, very nice. Daily levels. Also, we front run many daily levels. We have naked daily level below us, market structure naked daily below us. We have two naked dailies like together, and if we get swing failure pattern of this low, it might be very tasty if we do not take this liquidity, but I think we will. Maybe there will be like nice wick and then up, maybe without taking this low. We will see, but I think market will be in a panic mode if we return to this low, and we'll expect much lower for under 40k, because under 40k we have massive liquidity, especially because of this. So many lows, it's just so many lows and too many stop losses. Naked weekly was hit. You see market structure weekly is waiting us at 39k. I still think we have a lot of naked liquidity here, 39k. That's what you need to know as scalper. Market structure monthly is waiting for us at 37k and 35k. This is the region. 38 to 35k is gonna be very interesting region for swing traders. Also, it's gonna be bearish. It's gonna be bearish if we go so low. Of course, it's gonna be bearish, but you can still get another wave up from this region. Yeah? A few $1,000s. Why not? So you'll be looking too long here. There's a lot of levels here. This range was really a long range for us, and we've got plenty of levels from this. We have VAG from here, point of control and val, so we can utilize these levels. We know. Also, market psychology is in play. Market psychology is telling you who is trapped in this range. Who is trapped? So we went truly up. Let's just watch where we pull back. Okay, where is the pullback? 36,500, 37,300. This was our pullback area. Let's mark it like this. So traders from this region, we can say and above. Let's do it like this. So as we made our major push, we did pullback. The traders, the shorts, have a chance to escape from this area, but a lot of people are still in positions. You cannot believe it, but there are still people holding their losing trades from 35k. So you see, we can, like, the ideal scenario is take out those lows too and go into the 35k, and you know, it's middle of the range. There will be point of control here. This is high volume area, so even lower. We can get bounce here, pretty good volume, but even better volume are below us. So like 34,500 to, I think we have naked monthly at 3300, 800. I will check a trading plan. Massive volume here, so I think this is like if we get big into this area, this is gonna be fantastic for big swing, you know, for massive swing. Bitcoin is not so bearish and like it doesn't continue down. But if we should get already reaction here, we still have a lot of trap traders under this line I showed you. Market psychology in play, because when something rises very quickly, like this, without building any volume, it can also drop so fast. So, yeah. Look at Bitcoin, you know. Bitcoin is uptrending, yeah. It's going, making new all-time high. Look at the range here. We build a lot of volume here. So Bitcoin, where is Bitcoin stopping? At market structure support here from this range. Yeah, you clearly see these highs here, which was resistance, now it's support. So the trading is very predictable if you know, if you have patience, if you wait for your chance, if you see where is the volume. Volume is everything. If there is no volume, the risk of falling like through this region is just too risky, you know. You have truly no volume. Right now we pushed actually into this small volume area of the 47k. Of course you can look to the history. Yeah, we've got volume here, but I prefer also to look to really the most immediate liquidity which entered market recently. We need to look at them because they will be doing decision over here, and their decision was really getting wrecked. No volume here, no support build, only from here. Let's go over so naked point of controls. He was daily naked point of control, another confluence for us. Also 47 gave us the scalp, you remember? Very good. Major flips, this one I will delete, it's already gone. Very good, this one is pulled correctly, very good. Swing failure patterns I don't need to. Anchor VWAPs, we have much better tool for this. I marked high volume nodes, so even after week, even after liquidation, market is trying to find its footing over here. Yeah, we might easily form the range here. When we go over here, because this drop reminds me so much, let's go to 1 hour chart. When it was, well, it was this one. Oh yeah, I remember this one very well. It was my last big loss. 18th of April. I'm going to check if it's like this. (18th of April, Sunday. Yes, the black day for me. I lost 10% of all my accounts on this because I had a lot of supports here and market was illiquid, you know, and there was huge liquidations. I did mistakes. I actually learned from this day because I do not lose much on day trading. I am mostly profitable every day on working days, but I lost here 10% on my accounts, pretty big hit. And since then I implemented simple rules for the weekend trading, which is one of my videos I was teaching you, like trade smaller leverage and also patiently wait for big strong levels if there are liquidations, because if there are liquidations over weekend there is no institutional liquidity, they do not have access. Yeah, the CME is closed, for example, and so on. We have only exchanges and like classic exchanges, but that's not enough. We need yeah, it's just missing. Yeah, we need volume, we need institutional volume. So big drop over weekend, massive drop, 20% or more, I think. Even 11%, okay, so it's not so bad as this one this time. But we can see the history is repeating. Yeah, history rhymes. It is possible we repeat what we've seen here. So big dump over like over weekend, and then price will find the range, but it depends how we find the range. If it's gonna be like, if there will be signals, we can leave the range to the upside or to the downside. But you can see what happened after. We were ranging pretty bearishly. We couldn't go over golden zone. Golden zone gave you the short, and then we lost the low. We lost the low and we formed another. You know, this was pretty amazing trade. Yeah, swing failure pattern here. You enjoy the upside. But this is possible. What can happen right now? I do not like to predict market, but the probability of downside is higher now. This is very scary drop, and I do not think it will. People will just forget, and there will be yeah, uncertainty and sentiment bad. So even here you see the volume, high volume nodes are providing us. Maybe they will provide us range. Yeah, but so far it's looking bad. It's big drop, and I cannot tell if it's start of bull market. I mean bear market. We will find out a bit later when we are actually in it. But we, you know, US trader, you need to be prepared what to do on the levels when the price goes there. let's this one is here. Okay. Fixed ranges. Look here also that some traders were entering, like day traders. Value area low of this range, of the previous range. We entered into the value area high, we didn't stop. We just continued full rotation of this previous range to the val and bounce. So plenty of traders were entering here. That's why we bounce. Also there was, I will show you, there were extension of like sellers here. Their targets were here as well. So plenty of reasons to look for longs here. You just need to be aware, mind. Alright, so we broke the trend line as well. This one is pretty important, so I am not surprised with such a big drop. Pretty important, the trend line. In future, probably Bitcoin retest the trend line and there will be decision. If we return into the uptrend, because it was also channel, or we continue down, so it can be very good short on the trend line and channel. This is what rules Bitcoin. Very important. By the way, this chart I'm sharing with all the legends. So if you are heroes, it's fine. But if you want to get my chart, then I will share with you my chart, and you will see everything as I see it. It will make you trading much easier. Look here. Those lines I have forever on Bitcoin for months. Both of them held, especially this one. Like, look here. Like perfect touch on market structure, long-term support. Market structure is one of the most important things in trading. You need to know, where is when previous resistance becomes support and on opposite. Look here, like too many resistance. This was big resistance for us. Now it's big support, very clear. And Bitcoin stopped here again. It's just crazy. Okay, time to refresh the chart. It's still going slower. Then we have market structure, but short-term supports. Short-term supports, you are pulling for scalping, yeah. So you have long-term for day trades and swings, but these short-term ones, you will pull for scalping. But yeah, Bitcoin, this one was retested bearishly, lost. There was bounce here, few bounces over here, another bounce here. So on the first touch is good for scalping, you see. And this was the liquidation, so nothing, only the major strong levels up here, which we showed many, were holding us. I think what I want to see now is pitchforks. I was watching pitchforks, but I think we hit also some big lines. This one was very important pitchfork. And now it's lost, so we can hide it for now. And then we have the major one, which we need to look at the 4 hour. Oh yeah, this is crazy. This is the big pitchfork we have. So this one is from Corona low. .5 of this pitchfork holding us. Golden zone waiting for us. If you do swing for a pattern here, it can hold easy. And look here, where is it? Where is this support? If we do not go like stone and we do not follow like crazy, but we can like this, so we can be at 35k, which can give us a pretty nice trade with our other confluence here. So 35k, if we fall normally, we will see. What about channels? So yeah, this channel is lost, and we just entered very old channel. Yeah, but this is not so pretty. But yeah, midline of the channel, we'll be waiting. 35k. Time to look for logarithmic channels, so switch to log. Yeah, so yeah, you see the reaction is crazy. Because when you lose such an important channel, it's very has big consequences. Midline over here. Extensions. Wow. Corona low speed fan. We did small front run of the 0.61 of the from the Corona lows. Look here, perfect touch. That's what I'm talking about. So like long-term traders, they were waiting here. They had many limit orders here, and also at the market with this double speed fan, correct, like cutting through each other. Pretty crazy. Log fips. Needs to be adjusted. Oh, golden zone front run. So yeah, it's very interesting for us, and really it's gonna be a deciding factor what's happened now. But if we lose these lows, we really need to take this range and value area high of this range, point of control and value area low, and we will be just trading it. Yeah. I will mark the levels. I need to prepare the trading plan for this. Let's go over a few more windows I have open. Let's go start with TRDR. Bram templates, very useful. And those liquidations here, oh my god, crazy. What we need? Day trading, swing trading, yes. Orderbooks empty, very mixed. You cannot even take like trade here. You need to wait. Lower for the long, for the golden zone, for example, or short higher, but in the middle is very risky. Like look here, it's crazy. Let's go to 1 hour chart over here. Yeah, this chart is telling you everything. We talk about this a lot, you know. Like in this region, yeah, from 44k. Look here, just spot to derivative basis delta. You really need to watch, because you need to know who is leading the market. Is it leverage or is it spot? Look here, we were. This was the leverage again, the buying heavy, and we had massive drop, which wrecked truly all the leverage. Look here, huge downside. Okay, massive liquidation September. massive liquidations. We formed the range. You know, I think this scenario will happen again. We formed the range, yeah, we were playing around 0.5 rejected, the golden zone, I think. Yeah, a lot of rejections. And we formed another low, but now this is the spot trading. This is very healthy. And you see stability, so it is showing you spot is leading the market and spot is accumulating in the market. Especially here, when you combine with Tether data. These are what you are looking for. The Tether, people are going out of Tether into Bitcoin. Look at here, it gave you perfect bottoms. Again, over here. People going out of Tether into Bitcoin. This chart for me is super important. You need to really watch it, alright? And since then we just go up. I was massively going long here, thanks to this as well. But since we went over 50k, the mania started again and leverage took over. Leverage positions all over. Look here, all this trading above was futures and perpetuals. It does, like, leverage can take over, of course, and it can lead you many percents. But when things go wrong, you can expect this will destroy people. Because some people are greedy, they were waiting for 100k Bitcoin. We've seen that on futures expiries. I mean we've seen that, you know. Look here. And at this drop, the leverage started to lowering position. Now it was more led with the spot. Spot selling started. Look here, spot is selling again. People, since this moment actually, people slowly going back to Tether. It was pretty small here. And look at the drop again. We have the new record on the liquidations for the past few months. And we've seen what happened here after such a move. The leverage will be very scared to enter. We will form the range. We continue downside. The only way how we can really push up right now is really starting to do very aggressive recovery, V-shaped recovery. Or just, you know, make range and then slowly go up. Return above 60k is gonna be... when you return above 60k, it can be very bullish, but yes, now we have a lot of... It is so visible what is waiting for us, where I'll be looking for shorts. It's already looking at me. It's screaming for me to look for shorts over here, at this region. 53,500. Look here. Massive support, and it's gonna be massive resistance now. It's gonna be our first short area. No doubt about it. This is only for market structure which I'm looking. There will be more levels. So liquidations. And now let the market play out. If we get a lower, called the golden zone, might be good to scalp and maybe day trade. If we continue lower and we do swing failure pattern here, very nice. We do swing failure pattern trade. If we continue lower, we'll be waiting at 38k, 35k range for our longs. We need to mark levels exactly. We have a lot of naked liquidity there. We have market structures, weeklies, dailies there, monthly. This is big liquidity to grab. This one also. So big spot, spot was moving, like spot was leading us. Market is finally balanced. So what is happening is actually what market wants. It's not leverage. Just want to see 1 minute. Yeah, crazy. But also spot bought heavily, like massively, yeah. Spot also bought this bottom. It is also weekend trading. So weekend trading is we have video about weekend trading. It's not real, I mean, but not real volume, and the market usually retests where the weekend went. So we really can expect maybe next week we will see the low again. Let's go to 1 hour chart one more time. The last thing which was screaming at you, the futures basis went negative, yeah, minus 0.40. That's pretty crazy. It doesn't happen often, but if it does happen, I will show you. Look here. This is paid indicator, by the way, from Byzantine General. It costs $100, but it's very worth it. You know, you have lifetime access. This doesn't give you the signal often, but if it does, it is worth it. You know, especially for scalper. It is showing you the market went down, like on huge liquidations of leverage. It was just, you know, too much against the spot. It is showing you the last part of the move is caused by huge leverage from perpetuals and futures. Let me go to 1 minute chart. It was already telling you, like, here is the critical point, but here it went really negative into, my god, minus 5%. Yeah, that was crazy, extreme, crazy. Futures and perpetuals cost 5% more move. Not full 5%, but I would say this last candle, that was pure liquidation. I was hearing on aggregate, yeah. Look here. This measured candle is 6%. Hey, it can be actually, yeah. When it finally stopped, you know, bounce up. Also, I think not many people were expecting such a move over the weekend. Yeah, the US was sleeping. Europe too. The order books, they were empty, you know. Order books were very scared. Some people feel position, but look at here. This is what I watch, you know. Bitfinex is important for me. This was pretty huge orders and they were cancelled. The people were worried, you know, we really go to 36k. Here we had a lot of Bitcoin scattered, you know. Everything cancelled. At least those were still here. Not small one. What about other exchanges? Yeah, it was a lot of spot buying, you know, without even a limit in. Binance futures, nobody here. Everybody wrecked. Everybody's scared. Just market orders as well. BitMEX pretty small. FTX nobody. Look here, darkness and void. It's crazy. Coinbase, just a bit. Anybody? Kraken. What about Kraken? I think they do not show the order book. Where is that? Am I blind? Where is BTC? XBT? What about OKX? Yeah, they do not show. It's no use for us. So absolutely crazy day. We went over, so I showed you why we stopped where we stopped. Exo. We lost, oh my god, we lost so much. We lost 500 million longs just on Bybit on this move. And also shorts closed, yeah? So shorts closed also 500 million. I need to refresh if it's true. It should be. Yeah. Crazy. Leverage is now out of the system again. And we can start building new, happy, healthy market. I think sentiment was also giving you, you know, you have a lot of answers in in your templates. Yes, most of the market was already preparing short positions. Minus 13. It was not huge. This candle was pretty, yeah. a lot of people getting short. I'm watching first 2-3 columns. These are the biggest traders. Oh, that was just... Yes, this candle produced a lot of exposure for the shorts came in this candle. Look at the 280 million and minus 110 million delta. So yes. So a lot of people jumped into shorts over here and they enjoyed the big downside. They enjoyed it for sure. Retail is now long. Whew. Retail is in massive longs. Yes, this push up here, the retail is already massively long, so I would actually expect more down, like weekend range, but would expect going lower and maybe take the golden zone and so on. Retail already has, you see, 50 million longs just on Bybit. Pretty crazy. We will see. We will see. $2.67 billion volume on this. We do have a lot of single prints, so you see the market resisting them, as you learn in our group. This is a very important template for you. Yeah, I think they were wider, so market already resisting, and it's gonna be a lot of work to fill all of them out. But as we know, sooner or later we will fill the single prints one day, as it happens today. One more thing I want to show you, also pretty important. So the first one, are core margin contracts. This is the spot, and the second one is stablecoin margin contracts. Okay, so this is the futures and perpetuals. And from this moment, is very interesting to watch. Which moment I want to show you? Yes, from this moment. So Bitcoin was at 68k and the open interest was rising. Yeah, look here, rising, but the price declining. A lot of people were actually going long, and the price continues down. The open interest going sideways. It is telling me a lot of people are holding their longs in losses. I know it because I know some members in our group were holding and asking me, like they were trapped in 65k, what to do. They are always the sample of what is happening in the market. People were longing this dip, yeah, because they were expecting 70k and up. Open interest going sideways. There was no big drum on open interest. Everybody holding on the loss, especially looking on our leverage. And we continue like going sideways and down. There is no uptrend. Open interest is still going sideways. It was really crazy open interest rise. It seems like a lot of people trying to go long here as well. Like there were shorts, but so anyway, open interest sideways. Price is going sideways too, but going down as well. It's like it's just when we go like this, it's clearly visible. Big downtrending. So as Will Clemente on Twitter, which I recommended you to watch, said this open interest, I think Biz General was also saying we had big open interest and it needs really big wash out to clean them, and now we definitely cleaned up. We definitely flushed out all this leverage, which I was showing you on another template. Leverage is out, and now finally market can find its footing. Just ranging now. So I think it's gonna be pretty long video already. I hope you survived today. I would like to give you small advices. You know, some people know, let's go to this chart maybe. People know like you need to know really what you are good at, you know. Ask yourself, when you lose the most of the money in the market, ask that question yourself. If it's on day like this one, then you have the simple answer to resolve this. Do not trade days like this one. This is, for me, this is a very big opportunity for you to make a lot of money, but also to lose the money. It take me, for example, me, before when I was learning, I was not even trading when we had 10-20% drops, because I know I perform better in an uptrend, in stable market conditions, okay, in range. The range is actually the most profitable for trading. That's my advice. If you see huge liquidations, just stay away, close the charts, go away. You will have plenty of time to go short and long soon. We will form the range, okay, or we continue down. You will have a chance. You will have a chance to short here at 61k, for example. So that's my advice, you know. Do not try to catch when you do not know, when you're not sure what to do. Yes, I've seen the messages like, what should I do now? If you're not sure, just wait, you know, wait for the dust to settle. It's not easy to trade this, because if you entered wrongly, if you are not patiently waiting for this major area at 43 to 41k, if you are not waiting for this and you entered early, for example at Fibonacci here, you were wrecked, you know. Also, small advice. I know, where is it? I never trade without this, okay? I always want to hear what is happening. I want to see worldwide volume. I want to hear worldwide volume, thanks to this. Okay. So never trade without it. And also, when we have massive volatility liquidation events, today I did not enter as a scalper. I was entering on day trade accounts, so with a smaller position and wider stop loss. I just couldn't, because this was too fast on me. But if you want to trade this, my learning from trading big volatility and liquidations, wait for the green candle to form, okay? If that simple rule, if you apply this simple rule during the major liquidations, you can make a lot of money just by respecting it, you know, when you hit, and you know, when you need to hit really the strong levels. Look here, full red candle in 1 minute, another full huge red candle, and another full candle. Why such a rule? Some people even, do you know what they do? They do this. They actually wait for the big green candle. Also, there was not much volume in this candle. Yeah, sometimes they wait, the volume is bigger. Like here, yeah, but this was rejected. But wait at least for the green candle to form and starts pushing, okay? And the best, sometimes is best to wait when you have a 10-20k drop, to actually wait for the first green candle and maybe then go long. Look here, it was also a wise decision. As a day trader, I was entering as a scalper also, but I didn't trade this on 4 accounts. I was really worried we can actually go lower, because we had a naked daily, and look at this swing failure patterns here. We had massive liquidity, so I was not sure. So I really need to enter on 2 accounts. That was fine for me. I closed 80%, and I now have just 20% from 43k, I think, average position. But I was entering here a 40% position at 42k. And the rest I was entering as we closed candle and engulfed this 1 minute candle. I know it's quite higher, but yeah, I was added to position more. So average somewhere 43k for me. That's why you cannot go huge leverage, because your stop loss would be pretty wide, 5% still. But this is major volatility event, yeah, so you need to have wider stop loss or go very small leverage. Yes, this is scalping, okay? So 1 minute, but I was watching. That's what also important. When you have massive moves, You go to 50-minute time frame, 1 hour time frame, and you watch, because on higher time frames you held this major Fibonacci. You held many levels here. Daily naked, yeah, naked daily was held, naked weekly. They were held. 1 minute down is nothing, you know, over it. It was just liquidations and then you up. All these levels, so. That's it, you know, so that's it from me, guys. Probably long video. I'm going to do charting today because many levels are invalid now. I will try to release a trading plan with new levels tomorrow. We have plenty levels to the upside. We have plenty levels to the downside. So even here we can see, this was actually, I was waiting for this big short here. Look here, look at the massive volume. If we come here one day, this is gonna be short still, you know, to get, this is just huge volume. So I'm going to prepare charting now and, you know, let the market, let the dust settle. You don't have to do fast decision now. You can trade the range. We will form the range probably after such a big move. We usually 80% of time, sorry, we will form the range. And in some occasions we do V-shape, some occasions we continue down, so it will be on the market what it will do. It doesn't need to know in this place at the moment. Because you already must be, if you were on the computer, you already must be in position of longs, or you had chance to short the, you had chance short here at the swing failure pattern. And if you kept 20-30% position running, you enjoyed big downside. So you actually needed to be, you already had to be in position. As scalper, you can only scalp there. I was not even watching during the drop the absorptions. It was useless because that was just huge move. Look at the candles. When you check those candles, you will see there were not many limits. 10 million limit here. Wow, this guy, oh, probably very happy. 41,850. Very nice. 17 million buying here. Yeah, so there are some. You can switch to higher settings, so it's not so, but yeah, I'm just watching this one. 4 million buyer here. Nice. Yeah, crazy. Alright guys, so that's it from me. Time to do charting, time to prepare for what's coming. Also, I'm not sure if it's a bear market or something, we will know a bit later, but on higher time frames we still, even here, we are still not bearish on higher time frames. Weekly didn't take this low yet, so this is not lower low on the weekly. We have higher high on the weekly, so if this was truly just a vibe leverage before the December Santa Claus rally, we will see. But still weekly is looking fine, and what about monthly? Monthly is looking fine. Daily, that's another story. Daily, yeah, even daily is still like, it's not so bullish, but definitely not lower low yet. This one. Can see how it waves. We'll see. Like the best scenario bulls can hope is really push the candle truly like up, like make the body so small, but I think it's very low probability because altcoins dump heavily, so it will cause a lot of fear and panic. Especially Monday when institutions open, they will be probably readjusting a lot of positions, so that's why you usually get a retest of the weekend, some highs or lows, yeah. You will see. We will have huge CME cap as well. We need to be aware. Yeah, okay guys, so that's truly it from me. I hope I mentioned all I wanted. It was not prepared video. I just showed you how I've seen the market, and yeah, time to prepare for both directions. One more advice, always keep in your mind the levels. You really need to have in your mind the chart. As I was bearing in my mind 48 to 47k as we had the scalp there, and then I was ready on this from this 43 to 41k region as well. so I can pull the trigger. I do not have time to do analysis. I have many monitors, but you need to be ready and see many levels I show you here. So good luck in trading, guys. Write me anytime. We'll be more active, and for the new guys joining, welcome, and learn everything. You can be a good trader in our group, so join us, yeah, if you're watching on, as if you're a new watcher. Good luck in trading, guys, and see you in the group. Bye.